And that's where the story begins. DNA: the difference between a common cent and a rare gem. Now, here's the kicker, not all 1971's Lincoln cents are valuable. Most are worth face value, or maybe a few bucks in uncirculated condition. But, there are certain versions, error coins, varieties, and proof coins, that are so rare, so unusual, and so desirable, they can fetch hundreds, thousands, and in some cases, even tens of thousands of dollars at auction. Let's break down these types and show you what you need to look for. Brain Part 1, the legendary 1971's Double Die Obverse, DDO. Exclamation mark: the holy grail of 1971's cents. The 1971's Double Die Obverse, DDO, is the star of the show. This variety features extremely noticeable doubling on the date and inscriptions, particularly Liberty, In God We Trust, and even the 1971 itself. We're not talking about subtle shifts, this is clear, naked eye doubling that jumps off the coin. Money with wings: auction prices and market value. Now here's the juice. These coins have sold for between $600 to over $3,000, and in pristine MS65 plus red condition, examples have reached up to $6,000 or more. Let that sink in. 1 penny. 6 grand. And the best part? They're out there. Hiding. In collections. In coin jars. In grandma's attic. Magnifying glass tilted right: how to spot it. To identify a 1971's DDO, you'll want to use a loupe or microscope. Look closely at the Liberty and In God We Trust. Doubling will be bold, not minor. Many people confuse machine doubling, worth nothing, with true hub doubling. Always verify with a professional or compare with PCGS certified examples. Brain Part 2, the 1971's Proof Cent, Cameo and Deep Cameo Treasures. The San Francisco Mint was also producing proof coins in 1971, made specifically for collectors. These are struck with polished dies on specially prepared planchets and sealed in plastic cases. But even among proofs, not all are created equal. Glowing Star Cameo and Deep Cameo designations. Cameo, frosted devices, Lincoln, lettering, and mirrored fields. Deep Cameo, DCAM, even more contrast, the gold standard. High-grade Deep Cameo 1971's proofs can be worth hundreds to thousands of dollars, especially in PR69 or PR70 DCAM. Receipt: recent sales. 1971's PR69 DCAM Red Lincoln Cent, sold for $1,495. PR70 DCAM examples, if they exist, or are certified, could reach $5,000 to $10,000 due to extreme rarity. Brain Part 3, other known varieties and errors. Fire off-center strikes. Off-center 1971's cents can bring in anywhere from $50 to $500 depending on how much of the design is missing and whether the date and mint mark are still visible. Fire die cracks, cuds, and BIE errors. These are minor but collectible errors. BIE error: a die break between the B and E in Liberty forms what looks like an I. Cuds: raised blobs where parts of the die broke off. Die cracks: spider web-like lines across the coin. Some of these oddities can sell for $20 to $200 plus depending on severity and interest. Lightbulb Part 4, how to find one, and what to do if you do. Step by step. Search through old rolls of Lincoln cents. Use a 10x loupe or digital microscope. Check all 1971's coins for doubling or proof-like quality. Compare with certified examples from PCGS or NGC. Get it graded if it looks promising. Grading and certification. If you think you found a double die or proof gem, submit it to PCGS, NGC, NX. Grading costs vary, but it's worth it, especially if the coin could be worth thousands. Collision: the thrill of the hunt, why this coin captivates collectors. Coin collecting is more than a hobby, it's a treasure hunt. The 1971 S. Lincoln cent represents everything exciting about numismatics. A modern-era coin with hidden rarity. The potential for huge payouts. A tangible piece of American minting history. There are still thousands of these coins out there, in jars, drawers, inherited collections, and flea markets. Trophy final word, your penny could be a fortune. So, what are you waiting for? After watching this video, grab your magnifier, dig through those penny rolls, and see if you have one of the ultra-valuable 1971 S. Lincoln cents. Whether it's the rare DDO, a stunning deep cameo proof, or a quirky off-center strike, your ordinary-looking coin could be worth more than you ever imagined. Studio microphone, because in the world of numismatics, a penny saved might just be a fortune found. Moneybag collision. Pushpin call to action. White heavy checkmark like if you learned something new. Bell subscribe for more hidden coin treasure stories. Speech balloon comment below if you have a 1971 S cent, we want to know. Camera with flash share this with a friend who might be sitting on a gold mine. Sure. Here's a high-energy, viewer-grabbing YouTube script-style article about the 1971 S. Lincoln cent, designed to build excitement, suspense, and intrigue while exploring its rarity, value, and history, and pushing the idea of finding a coin worth hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars. The content is structured to captivate viewers for a long-form video, up to 5,000 words. Here's the full text. Clapperboard, intro, midnight to 0:45. Studio microphone. Imagine digging through your old pocket change, flipping over a dusty coin from 1971, and discovering it's worth thousands of dollars. Yes, a single penny that could be worth more than your rent, more than your mortgage, maybe even more than your CAR. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, buckle up, because today, we're diving deep into one of the most mind-blowing stories in the coin collecting world, the mysterious, elusive, and incredibly valuable 1971 S. Lincoln cent. We're talking errors, varieties, minting mysteries, and jaw-dropping auction prices. So don't blink, because if you've got one of these in your collection, you just might be sitting on a gold mine. Moneybag fire. Magnifying glass tilted left. The 1971 S. Lincoln cent, history and minting background. Before we dive into the dollar signs and auction drama, let's set the stage. The 1971 S. Lincoln cent was minted at the San Francisco Mint, one of 3 U.S. mints in operation at the time. The S mint mark on the obverse front of the coin, beneath the date, signifies its origin from San Francisco. 1971 was a pivotal time in U.S. coin production. With growing inflation and a surge in metal prices, the U.S. Mint was under pressure. Copper, the primary component in cents at the time, was rising in cost. Though the Lincoln Memorial reverse had been in use since 1959, the minting technology and die quality were still subject to human error.